My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 21st, 2024. It is 2:55 a.m. This is video number 2. Alright, on my last video, I was discussing the gym, and I still have some more tweets regarding that. Before I go on Twitter, let's look at my shop, little promotion. If you want to support my channel, just go on my shop and check some of the design that I have, and see how you could support my channels. Okay. So this shop will support PYTE, our Pure Team Sussex, and our Port of Pure Service, all 3 channels. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. The first tweet, I just saw it. I just finished my last recording, video 1, and I saw it and I just put it. Okay, what will they do when Meghan Markle makes a full course meal? It's just jam. Right, people are still talking about the jam. Okay, just wait until she was a chicken. They'll probably call Peter.
It happened a few weeks ago, earlier this month, here at our cottage. Just a standard, typical night for us.
It's a cozy night. What were we doing? Just roasting chicken and
Roasting
having
a chicken, trying to roast a chicken.
trying to roast a chicken.
That's the laugh here. I have been having far too much fun with this. I don't think Twitter is good for me trying to be a good person. I've started feeding the trolls. Oh wait, Jam, oops, no pun intended. Okay, Sam, I'ma have to retire Twitter. Okay, charity donation will bracket parallel to universal credit demand. Alright, so there's that. After this, that's it. Let's pause. They will set an earthquake when they start jumping up and down. They will go into the desert wearing burlap sacks, crying and screaming at themselves. The rest of us will be in our cozy home clapping and cheering Queen Meghan on. Okay, I want that gem. There's that. She tagged somebody. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. This is where my tweet would have started if I didn't see that tweet that I'm just leaving right now. Okay, so there's this here. Our favorite Karens ain't lying. There's the laugh here. We always wonder why Aunt Kate's friend behave like Karen arms, pointing down here. Then we won't have been at war had they been nice to our Duchess Meghan. But we are here to defend our Duchess from media shit, misogynist, racist, and manipulation. Go figure. Okay, so he retweeted this tweet here. Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, said the fan will destroy the monarchy, and based on the fan of Prince William and the Princess of Wales obsession with Meghan Markle, they will destroy the monarchy in the future. It's in the process. Alright, they even making a gem spreadsheet. It's insane. This is the thing that I was talking about. I think I have this video somewhere. If I have it, I'll share it with you, where Prince Philip was talking about that. The most ardent people are the one who will destroy the monarchy.
I think the British monarchy is so strong, despite the fact that so many monarchies in Europe have died.
I think the British are more liberal in their outlook, and I think instead of most of the monarchies in Europe were really destroyed by their greatest and most ardent supporters, most reactionary people who somehow or other tried to hold on to something without letting it develop.
Okay. So this is the list they started putting, the spreadsheet. These people are crazy. Okay, who gets what and all of that, which number. Poor Kate, the woman is battling cancer, but instead of rallying behind her fight, her supporters are obsessed with Meghan's gem. BP and KP fans were never the brightest bulbs. These are facts. Leave BP out of your mouth. Whatever. All right, so there's all of that. That doesn't make any sense. You're not a royal. Quit pretending. Yes, I am. I do not need someone with American flag telling me. Okay, who are these? American flag? What? Who are these? This is the British flag. Whatever, let me leave out of there. This is why I don't follow these people. All right, very true. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. But this is the thing, they don't accept facts. Prince Philip even said it, and he's just, or she, the person who did the original tweet, is just repeating what Prince Philip said, and it's happening. All right, why does Kim need to hide her new romance? What does it mean? All right, so they're making reference to that, but the true thing that they want to show is the main one here, what's big and bold. All right, so it's saying here, is it over? We haven't seen her. It's so out of character for her. She loves to flaunt her relationships. I wonder what's really going on. I know what's with Julia Ormond going to war with Hollywood. Okay, it's the other way around. Come on, William is the one who took off his wedding ring, not KKK. What about Kim though? They already told us, okay, from the beginning, with the minute they got married, they claimed that royals don't wear a ring and all this BS kind of thing. Okay, to let us know this is for the facade. He's not gonna wear a ring for someone he's just pretending to marry with, but have real kids with. But whatever. I don't know why Kim is hiding her romance, but I'm tired of waiting. The face. This is the best meme. There's me here. Better yet, what's up with Ben? I'm glad he's making peace with his past. I hope the future will be peaceful to him as with another couple. I wonder what it is with Ben. Thanks, nobody knows about him. I'm really interested in finding out what that is. I wonder if he's really a singer. Okay, so this is throwing shade at the main one, but they're not saying it, except for one who actually said it. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Next one. So there's all of that. But Willy's pledged to end homelessness, not just rough sleeping, and have the time and with a third of the budget. All right. Oh my God, making a lot of pledges. Okay, co-sign it to history. Sadiq Khan pledges to end rough sleeping in London by 2030. London Mayor Sadiq Khan was vowed to eliminate rough sleeping in London, where the number of people on the street has soared to record high. So that's recently, April 24. And there's this year, Prince William launches Homeward Initiative in a bid to finally end homelessness in the UK. When was that? That was back in 2023. Look at that lady's face. Okay, so there's me here. They keep creating laws to keep putting people on the street. They should focus on policies, laws, better pay, create jobs, etc. Okay, more obvious, the lies and fraud. Yeah, that's all it is. Alright, so that's it. Let's go to the next tweet. Next one. Pretending. Oh, damn it. I forgot the itch. Alright, let's do it one more time. Next tweet. Okay, I don't think they're gonna stop crying about it. The only thing Prince Harry did was change his country of residence to the US. He lives in the US. Where's the lie? And that below is just drama queen, hate for hire, parrot Amanda Patel crying about Prince Harry title again. Oh God, this is, they don't know what to say anymore. How many times, I mean, Harry, when he said his thing and he's done with and he moved on, but during the docu-series, he said he's willing to give his title back, but they didn't take it, but these people still talking about it. Okay, Amanda Patel, just give up your royal title, Harry, and become a US citizen. Right, and then they're gonna cry about it if you decide to do that. And one of my videos I did last week, and it was shown that Harry, the date that he changed his location, his home base, was when Charles evicted him at Frogmore, and I believe it was a date that was made public where everybody was aware of it. Okay, I guess in the background he was trying to talk to his dad about that. But the minute it was announced and made public, that's the date he used. Okay, and that's when he came out with Travelers. Okay, it was a form that he did about Travelers, and they made it public sometime last week. Okay, they also butthurt. Yes, they are. They bleat about that to try to make sure Harry is left in even more real danger. That is what they did to Diana, and then of course she was unalive. Prince Harry did the right thing. Okay, yeah. Yep, and we'll keep on praying for him and his little family. Okay, so after this, that's it. Let me read bottom up. Okay, if titles actually did anything, Bully and his legal wife legal wife will be glowing. Unfortunately, the title do not a reputation makes. Look at the old Duke of York. Them titles be fancy name, and them no want to change name for no good reason. Meg changed hers when she married. Alright, Lord have mercy. Okay, why can't they understand? He was born a prince. His father is the king of England, and why would they make him give up his title just because he don't like? And no, he does. He loved the UK. He just doesn't live there. Okay, he just doesn't live there. Okay, I'm not even gonna go in it. Actually, let's see if somebody point this out. They are upset that the illegal journalist is in the spotlight. Duchess of Sussex winning lawsuit against Daily Hell still sting because she wasn't supposed to sue them. British media is cancer. Yeah. Alright, Princess Eugenie live in Portugal. Why aren't they crying for her to lose her title? Okay, I would like to know the answer to that question also. Alright, that's an ad. Let's go back. Okay, I just came from there now here. It should be noted that an attempt by Conservative MP Bday to remove Harry and Meghan's title last year was scuttled almost immediately when anti-monarchist pressure group Republic staff threatened to have Sealy's bill amended so that all royals and aristocratic titles will be revoked. Oh, really? I knew the thing was did not go through, but I didn't know all of this were behind that. I didn't know about this. Very interesting. It should be noted that an attempt by Conservative MP Bday to remove Harry and Meghan's title last year was scuttled almost immediately when anti-monarchist pressure group Republic staff threatened to have Sealy's bill amended so that all royals and aristocratic titles will be revoked. This is what happened when you pay attention with what's going on where it really matters. Because this could have gone under the rug without anybody noticing it. Alright, and then it will be fine. But since they were paying attention to it, they know this bill was gonna be happening. So now they're starting to raise their voices and say, if you're gonna remove Harry's, remove this, remove that. Okay, this is what people in the UK need to pay attention to, not the freaking headlines. The same way with the paycheck, with NHS and all of this. When they're removing money from the NHS, people were too busy looking at squirrels kind of thing.
So that I may talk. Squirrel.
Meghan and Harry, the Duke of York kind of nonsense. Okay.
You desired squirrel.
You see? They get distracted. But meanwhile, they were where it really matters. Go under the rug. Do the bills to protect them. Okay. It's been going on for a very long time. Not just around this time where what I just mentioned here. It will never be enough. The haters want to unalive them. With God protection, it will never happen. Right? Because when I look at a couple things that Harry have made public later on and things I was talking about out of nowhere, and I'll send prayers about that, and then to later find out the nonsense that he went through, our prayers work. So we need to keep on praying. Look what happened in New York.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
And look what happened when I believe he went to was it Prince Philip's funeral or something like that? Someone had corrected me about that. I forgot which event. If it's Prince Philip's funeral or the Princess Diana's reveal of the statue thing. Either one of them. After when he traveled over there for that, either the funeral or the statue, he went to a place. Okay, he had police protection and everything. When he finished, he thought the police would be there. There was none. And then they started chasing him. One of the things that I said once that came to life, and I was like, thank God he experienced that by himself. Okay, at least he only has himself to worry about, because if his little family was with him, and then he will have to worry about Arch, all the kids, okay, Meghan and himself. So it was good in a way, not that I promote that, but as an experience to say, okay, I need to take this serious. Okay, God is with him. And then when he was traveling, I was afraid, and I was saying, pointing out, it has been done before. It has been done before. I was afraid for him to go back to the UK, and I sent as many prayers as possible that I could think of. All right, and the squad too, not just me. There were prayers in the on Twitter as well, because jealousy, William. Okay, so this is a response to this. Okay, so this person who refused to understand reality says he chose to leave. He was not exiled. Or all members of the monarchy living outside of Britain expect to give up their blood titles? Then think so. All right, so let's hear. Because jealous William, Kensington Palace, including jealous KKK, bully Prince Harry and Meghan Markle out of the royal family with the British media help. The second half of Prince Harry's Meghan Markle's controversial documentary, Harry and Meghan, is now streaming on Netflix, and in it, Harry makes the explosive claim that his brother William bullied him out of the royal family, and then later on in court, we find out it's true. All right, with the Simon case thing here. Hire Simon case to write a document for him to kick him out, and then that went to court, and that stand, true, because that Simon case is a smart cookie when it comes to the law. We may not like him, but he knows the law. Okay, and that his father Charles lied and may have leaked stories about the couple to the. All right, Prince Harry says William bullied him out of the royal family. It was terrifying. All right, what annoying you? Him sticking up for himself, him sticking up for his wife, and they are answering back. They've been briefing against them since they died. Where else do you think the stories are coming from? All right, so there's that here. I was told by a journal that the briefing is coming from William's camp, and it's relentless. He's a baggage for God. And the squad knew about that too, way before any of these came out from the docu-series. Pause your screen and read this. Let's go to the. All right. When I work in newsroom, every anti-Harry and Meghan stories came from Kensington Palace. I have the video of her saying that.
The press and the media. And as they say at the start of episode 1, they say so many books and shows and stories have been written about us. We wanted to have our own say. And remember, the purpose of the PR office at the royal family is to keep the royals in the press all the time. So you have to remember, when I work in newsrooms, it's a fact that every anti-Harry and Meghan story comes from Kensington Palace.
But why haven't...
And if it comes from Kensington Palace, why are they briefing against their own grandson?
Well, okay, that's a very the idea.
Why are there never any?
Well, I think that's fascinating.
About Prince William.
Well, William and Kate involved in briefing against them originally? I don't know. That's a good point.
Okay, it will never be enough. The haters want to analyze. Okay, so I read all of this. So let's go to the next tweet. I forgot I read bottom up. Next tweet. Imagine that a UK law makes a victim of hacking pay a billionaire's media empire when it found liable for hacking. Even if Prince Harry wins and the court award is less than a settlement offer, he will have to pay legal costs of both sides. Corrupt UK laws benefit Murdoch. Okay, this is the thing that I was saying about the not the previous one. Was it the previous? Could have been the one that said I said that the people were too busy. Oh, regarding the title, the tweet that I just talked about regarding the title, and it was unsuccessful because people were paying attention. noted that an attempt by Conservative MP Bday to remove Harry and Meghan's title last year was scuttled almost immediately when anti-monarchist pressure group Republic staff threatened to have Sealy's bill amended so that all royals and aristocratic titles will be revoked. This is what happened when you pay attention with what's going on where it really matters. Because this could have gone under the rug without anybody noticing it. All right, and then it would be fine. But since they were paying attention to it, they know this bill was going to be happening. So now they're starting to raise their voices and say, if you're going to remove Harry's, remove this, remove that. Okay, this is what people in the UK need to pay attention to, not the freaking headlines. The same way with the paycheck, with NHS and all of this. When they're removing money from the NHS, people were too busy looking at squirrels kind of thing, Meghan and Harry, the Duke of York kind of nonsense. Okay, but meanwhile, they were where it really matters. Go under the rug, do the bills to protect them. Okay, it's been going on for a very long time. Not just around this time where what I just mentioned here. So this is another version of that as well. When all the laws were being implemented to benefit the newspapers, okay, majority of people were not paying attention. So you could understand why the paper would want laws like that to be implemented. But whose fault it is? The people. Because they refuse to pay attention to what really matters. They rather focus on the tabloid headlines, chasing the headline, being angry at a headline. Meanwhile, the papers, hey.
I find it hard to see who is the winner here. We're going to see some sort of state regulation of the press. I genuinely hope not. I don't want the press to be in the last chance saloon at all. I want to see newspapers thrive. This is my industry, and I think it's in all our interests that we have a thrive. And we've got the most wonderful newspapers in the world in this country. You read the newspapers in the States or in France, they're very dull. They're not entertaining at all. I think that we can have both a serious and an entertaining press. And that's what I want to see survive. I don't want to see Prince Harry destroy the industry I love.
Paying politician, look, when you do this law, make sure to cover my ass. When they call me to court, make sure I don't lose too much money. Okay, so they do their things to protect themselves. So whose fault is that? At the end of the day, okay, people who have a platform should highlight this stuff so the people who follow them who's not paying attention, so at least be aware of these things. So when it's time to vote, you know what to expect or who to vote for. Okay, I think it depends on the payout if they have to pay the other side costs. Is that correct? The law is crafted to encourage settlement. So if the settlement offer is even 1 cent more than the award for damage, the plaintiff pay costs of his lawyers and that of the liable party's lawyers too. Also, UK courts are very stingy with awards. Cooperation owns them. Alright, it all hinged on a technical piece of civil law procedures known as Part 36 offer. The Sum has used this provision to offer Grant what he has called an enormous amount of money to settle the case. The actor's lawyer have advised him that this is more money than he is likely to be awarded in damages by a judge after a trial, even if this case were to completely successful. As a result, under the Part 36 rule, even if he were victorious at trial, Grant could find himself having to pay the enormous legal costs for both sides. As Grant wrote on X, I think I read his tweet. If I proceed to trial and the court award me damages that are even a penny less than the settlement offer, I will have to pay the legal costs of both sides. And if this is the way this goes, the judge, something within the judge that says that to sided with. And if I was Harry and that happened to him, send the bill to his father. All this time he was working for the institution and he had to buy things from the TK Maxx and took everything away from him. Send the bill to him, especially after what happened to Meghan. Made Meghan shut her TIG, her stop working and all of that, and then to do that to them. Okay, and then for William to throw them out, kick them out after the Sandringham. Okay, there's a lot of document Harry could backed up and say his father better pay it. And he sided with them, and he was the one who told him not to file, not to sue, because of all of this crazy mindset. They're afraid of him. So send the bills to his father. Okay, that's what I would have done. I know some of you might say, okay, his father told him not to sue, so he went on his own to pursue the tabloid.
Suffered. Do everything you can to make sure that whatever experiences negative experiences that you had, that you can make it right for your kids. We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do. Isn't this all about breaking the cycle? Isn't this all about making sure that history doesn't repeat itself? That whatever pain and suffering has happened to you, that you don't pass on?
In a way, you could say yes, but at the same time, he's the one who's feeling the pain of the anguish that the tabloid is putting on him. And then when you work for a firm, isn't the firm supposed to protect you? It doesn't mean just the institution itself. Any companies you work for, as long as you're representing the institution or the company, they're supposed to protect you. But there was no protection at all. So who do you think is supposed to pay for that bill if Harry loses? His father, because they failed to protect him since his mom died. So they should pay the bill. Now that he's an adult, okay, maybe perhaps until the part where he left. Okay, they could do the calculation from the time he was a working royal to 2020, the time that they kick him out. Literally, they kick him out. If you look at the Sandringham thing, the brother brought in the, Simon case to kick him out of there.
Began to address Granny about the 5 options. Your Majesty, you've seen the 5 options? Yes, she said. We all had. They'd been emailed to us. 5 different ways of proceeding. Option 1 was continuance of the status quo. Meg and I don't leave. Everyone tries to go back to normal. Option 5 was full severance. No royal role, no working for Granny, and total loss of security. Option 3 was somewhere in between. A compromise, closest to what we'd originally proposed. I told everyone assembled that, above all, I was desperate to keep security. That was what worried me most, my family's physical safety. I wanted to prevent a repeat of history, another untimely death like the one that had rocked this family to its core 23 years earlier, and from which we were still trying to recover. I'd consulted with several palace veterans, people who knew the inner workings of the monarchy and its history, and they all said option 3 was best for all parties. Meg and I living elsewhere part of the year, continuing our work, retaining security, returning to Britain for charities, ceremonies, events. Sensible solution, these palace veterans said, and eminently doable. But the family, of course, pushed me to take option 1. Barring that, they would only accept option 5. We discussed the 5 options for nearly an hour. At last, the bee got up and went round the table, handing out a draft of a statement the palace would soon be releasing, announcing implementation of option 5. Wait, I'm confused. You've already drafted a statement? Before any discussion? Announcing option 5? In other words, the fix was in this whole time? This summit was just for show? No answer.
So whichever, if he's still trying to be generous with them, he could say until the time, calculate, I don't know, this may sound crazy, but calculate from the time he was a working royal.
How do you understand it to begin with? How do you know that that's a part of your destiny?
Well, we don't, put it this way, we don't all sit in a room with a queen and a blackboard going, it's a kind of, I don't know, I think it's, I wouldn't say it's in our blood, but at the same time I think it's over history and watching our parents, watching our grandparents, and just learning our way through that process. I mean,
calculate from the time he was a working royal.
I think I went to my first proper royal engagement at the age of 4 or 5.
To the time he left, how much will that be? Okay, based on that, use that money to pay the paper if he loses. Okay, and then at the same time, they're pursuing they're pursuing to destroy his mental well-being. So it's not like they stop, they continue. So the institution should pay for that if he loses. That would be another case within itself. That's what I think. All right. Harry's gonna go after them. But anyway, that's all, because his father was supposed to protect him, and the father is the heir to the throne. Instead of protecting him, they're sending people to harm him. Look what happened in New York and many other places. They're not protecting him. They're putting more burden into him. So if Harry loses, okay, that when push comes to shove, Harry's gonna have to call his father and say, look, you pay for it. If the father said, no, I told you not to, well, you were supposed to protect me from the time this
Age of 4 or 5.
this and that would be a different ball game. I don't know. That's what I would have done. Okay, and they're still not letting him off. They're still writing nonsense non-stop 24/7. Look, every day I have some nonsense to talk about what the squad are bringing from the Royal VAT. They're still going after him. Okay, it's not like they let go. So I don't know. That's just my opinion here. Okay, what is the legal position of the Sun? It is accepted that phone hacking was widespread at the news of the world during the 2000s, but Murdoch's company has always insisted that the Sun, edited by the current News UK chief executive Rebecca Brooks during much of this period, was not involved in illegality. Brooks was found not guilty of phone hacking in a criminal trial in 2014. No claim against the Sun have ever gone to trial, although several Sun-only claims relating to alleged illegal behavior when Brooks was editor have been settled without an admission of guilt. The company's total bill for phone hacking cases over the last 2 decades has now passed £1 billion. Will anyone ever take the Sun all the way to trial? They will risk ending up paying millions of pounds in legal fees for the right to do so. Prince Harry, who has brought a parallel case alongside Hugh Grant, is probably the only sufficiently wealthy and determined claimant who could now fight all the way to a trial. His case remains scheduled for January 2025, and he has given no indication that he will settle. Okay, so there's that. There's me here. Well, what I've learned so far, this is the power of their noisemakers. While the papers creating drama, they were protecting their bottom line with politicians to create laws for them. Meanwhile, the people were chasing the drama, the squirrel. Okay, the way the UK is, these laws will never change. Yeah. Okay, so one person like it. This is why they talk about Harry and Meghan, or just Meghan, all the time. They create distraction while their bodies creating laws to protect their bottom line. Comes election time, the noises will be quadruple. Fear and all sort of craziness will be talked about. The people fall for it every single time. Okay, definitely corrupt. The system look after the people last. Like what? Again, as much I disagree with that, you know, with the way the law is, but it's the UK. All right, you have all those rich people running the country. What did you expect? And then when it's time laws are being implemented, nobody said anything. They just shut their mouth, and then they're complaining. There's one video I had on my last video where this person was talking about British media. Let me see if I could find it. This young man was talking about how do you call this? How the UK is miserable and all of that. Let me look for it. Okay, so that's the video of that young man. I played it on my last video talking about the UK situation. Okay, I don't think I have heard a more accurate description in recent times. Okay, it's only 40 seconds, and then I'll go to my next tweet.
Majority of people that I've met in England that are English, no, not all of them, obviously you can't speak for everyone ever, but there's a good proportion of them that are just horrible people. The government sucks, the weather's awful, the job market's terrible, we get paid terribly. I mean, obviously the NHS now was really good, and now it's not being funded nearly enough, but when can it ever be funded enough? I don't know. No, I'm not particularly proud to be British, and we've got awful stereotypes for the rest of the world. I mean, we're the most obnoxious twats when it comes to holidays, and it's just horrible. We refuse to learn other people's languages, and it's disgusting. No, I'd rather be French.
All right, so all this, people are not paying attention. You have tabloid who writing nonsense and distract people. Even television, the news, news television distracting people with full-blown BS. If they were telling what was going on with politicians and the lawmakers and all of that, maybe people will be informed, but they don't talk about that. I don't know, I'm not in the UK, but at least some of the things that I see coming out, I don't see it. It will have to take young people who cares about their future. They could make a YouTube out of it if they want to inform people. Create a YouTube channel, focus on the politician, what laws gonna be implemented. Let the people know. You'll see how much money you'll be making off of that YouTube channel. Okay? Because the mainstream media are not talking about that. At least in the US, we have C-SPAN. Okay, because it tells what's going on and inside the system, what's really going on. So anytime you want to go, you just go to cspan.org or something like that and see what they talk about. All right, instead of listening to the noisemakers. All right, next tweet. This is the height of insanity. Derangers are now keeping a detailed spreadsheet of Meghan's gems. Who knew that Gem would be responsible for sending the monarchy over the edge? So there's that here. They just making a tab of who posted what and what number the gem has and all of that. Okay. Derangers keep track of the Duke and Duchess, and Squaddies keep track of the Derangers. That is true. Well, I don't follow them, but if the squad don't put it, I don't know. All right, the scam gem list. What's the scam exactly? Good question. All right. So there's that. After this, that's it. I'm a fan of hers, and it will never cross my mind to keep a list of who got a job, what number job, and what they do for a living. That's just over the top crazy, right? These people are planning to... Okay, baggage for guy. Okay, I don't want to read that. Let's go to the next one. You see it, but just God, you have the protection. You know what to do. Okay, next tweet. Derangers make spreadsheet tracking who's gifting Meghan Markle's gem. Head Derangers, hold my beer. Print fakes American Riviera label, buys bootleg cloth covers, and say they'll do a review on the gem. Oh, please. Is that what it was? Oh my God, look what fell into my hand. Yeah, right. They blocked the number. But everybody else who received it, get it. They show their numbers. Okay, Meghan really has these people by the throat. Notice how their thumb, or should I say her or his thumb, is covering the battle number in case the real one get issued. To go to such lengths shows that these people can neither eat nor sleep for obsessing about Meghan. Even her most devoted fan don't go that far. Okay, absolutely unhinged. Is he tweeting from an insane asylum? Okay, I don't think these clowns understand Meghan currently has no plans to sell to UK. Okay, the time and effort spent to even do this, what a loser. I know! To print all of this and then... Oh my Lord, this is crazy. Yeah, to set up all of this and to take a picture, it takes a lot. Next tweet. Kate's core fans are not caring about her health or well-being, but they all hate watching Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and her friend all the way to the sunny California, 5,000 miles away from Britain. Think about that. Do they even care about Kate? Because they seem to care daily about what Meghan is doing. I like this image. Alright, hey squaddies, we don't need to make a spreadsheet. The Derangers have already done one for us. They're obsessed with Meghan's gem is something that really needs to be studied. Yeah, there's that thing again. Alright, we should hijack her hashtag scam gem and spreadsheet just for more free marketing and fun. We should. Oh, what say you? Judiva. They have zero interest in Kate, not at all. Alright. Twats all over their jealousy. You know, when you have the love of a good man, it doesn't matter what other people think of what you wear, what you do. You can let me pause this. Alright, you cannot buy love and compassion. Meghan gets it by the bucket full from Harry. The only thing that matters in their marriage. So there's more. Oh my God, she would. What matters in their marriage? in their marriage is them, their children, what other people think doesn't matter. They earn the money to pay their bills. They cost us nothing. The media in the UK make a fortune out of them spouting out their diatribe about two people who found a bond and love together that was normal. They do not have to live in a palace. They live in a house with their children. We do not pay for it. For them, they pay for themselves. It is not competition. All the fancy clothes on the back of Kate are paid for by the British press. She wears finery. Our old sick and disabled starve. Meghan and Harry buy their own. No competition. Okay. Whew. It's true, but so what is this now here? The one and only Princess of Wales, Princess Diana. Combination of beauty and motherly nature. Princess of Wales. If there's a music, I won't even continue play. 23 seconds. There's a music, so I'll let you watch the video. Alright, let me get ready for the next tweet. Okay, it's playing again. So let's go to the next tweet. Next one. Every time I see this, I laugh. I actually bookmarked this, but it started above. Do you honestly think Meghan cares? Alright, and I think I respond to it, laughing my ass off. His face is like, bro, no one gonna believe that. His face expression is priceless. Okay, this man's face is going to be a meme. He's already a meme for me. I save it for my... I save it for that reason. If a picture ever told a story, it's this one. That look that says it all in one word. Really. Okay, this guy is awesome. Okay, but it literally started here. Okay, I'm gonna black some images here. I've been doing that. They're trying to promote the other one. Okay, it's hilarious how they all broke the piggy bank to spite Meghan, who's currently selling absolutely nothing to date. Alright, there's here making reference to whatever the palace is selling. You won't see it on the screen. I'm gonna black it. Okay, so there's a comment here, some of the comment, whatever is here, that's it. Okay, I don't even understand how this is supposed to affect Meghan in any way, shape or form. Exactly. I'm telling you, this is childish mindset. That's all it is. Childish mindset. She'll be down her local food bank next week begging for food. Okay, hopefully Rivo will be cooking for her. Alright, good, she'll starve. So what are they making reference here? I'm lost. She'll be down her local food bank next week begging for food. Who are they making reference? Who is she? Alright, so let me leave that alone. Oh, probably the person who posted that tweet. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go to the next one. Trying to understand the... Okay. There's that same face again. Boas fed the F up with their phony PRBS. There are people in need while their air plays chef. Wow. Cold soup for you? There's that because I don't see fire or steam. I swear, dude wanted to burst out laughing at this mess. Look at William. They're talking about acting, but the cook was like, I'm not here for this shit. Look at his face here. And him looking all serious. William look all serious like he's doing something. Okay, stirring this. And look at where he's ended. There's no glove, nothing. Oh my lord. This is sad. Wow. Oh, that was it. There's no comment. Let's go to the next tweet. I think it's because of the image that I shared. Next one. Again, there it is again. And she circled the BMW here. Okay, why is Prince William is being sponsored by BMW while doing a charity work? BMW is not listed anywhere on the charity's website. Is he getting paid by BMW for promoting them? No wonder he came out of hiding to go to work. He gets to double dip. It's just a baggage for God. Okay, it seems that way to me. I cannot see this, what she's responding to. It seems that way to me. Why does he have their logo on an obviously brand new apron that is completely different than the chef? The website for the charity listed all of their partners and BMW isn't one of them. It just seems weird. Okay, I noticed that as well. I was wondering, funny because he and his low-life mother-in-law drive Audi. Okay, for sure he is sponsored by Audi because it's all he drives now. Oh my god, that's an ad. Let's this here. Okay, some folks were made to host $1 million charity polo matches. A global travel organization, an African charity, impacted mental health, lead service personnel back to good health. Others can be left unsupervised with an open flame and a hot pen. Just let that sink in. Okay, I was hoping that BMW was sponsoring the food bank. I guess people should be talking about it. Leave them alone. I can't afford them myself anyway, so he's not making any impact on me. I love that people will believe literally anything Meghan says. Oh, I bookmarked this, but I think it started here from Henry VIII. All right. Let's start here. I love that people will believe literally anything negative about Meghan Markle because of vibes or her personality, but refuse to even explore the possibility that a high-up ex-staffer at KP might have a streak of targeting black women. I think there is a word for that. Okay, so this person is responding to Henry VIII, and then my response is to this person. I love that people will believe literally anything Meghan Markle says because of, well, nothing really, just because Meghan Markle says so. Refuse to even explore the possibility that it may not be true and will accuse KP, Kensington Palace, King Charles, and Prince Philip of Wales of racism against based on. Well, don't say Meghan said any of this, okay? They said someone in the palace, and they exclude the Queen and Prince Philip.
Concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
There are several conversations.
There's a conversation with you?
With Harry.
About how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
That conversation I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked.
But anything else, don't say it's Meghan who said that. I didn't even see he said all of this. I just saw the first few sentences because he was trying to mimic Henry VIII. So there's me here responding to her. Okay, well, so far I will bet a lot of money on her based on her court winning spree. Her uninterrupted sequence of court success says a ton, despite the palace sent people to voice against her. So that says a lot. Would you think? Put on the thinking cap. They even try in the US, she wins. Okay, winning. So the chief of staff, who is being called an all-out racist everywhere he works, who was William's main advisor at KP when Meghan joined the firm, did not conceive toxic environment for her to navigate. You people with blinkers need a reality check. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. I see here I have a video about the jam. Next tweet. All right, so someone posted that with the jam. Okay, all the way to the bank. All right, 29 seconds. I think there's a music. Okay, I don't know who's that. Maybe the list has it. Or maybe in the comment, we'll see. Looks very rich. Okay, it's playing over. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, amazing Queen Meghan, for helping the starving UK citizen. Okay, I've got no problem with Meghan Markle making jam, but the price I saw the other day, what? It isn't worth it. What price? She's not even selling it. What? It's not even out yet, hater. All I said was the price is high. I didn't say I hate it, although I could have. I prefer raspberry jam. Damn, you just can't help yourself. I had to lie. I didn't lie. Okay, so where did you buy it then? Where did you buy it then? It's not for sale. Oh my goodness, you people are something. All right, where did you buy it then? It's not for sale. The gem are gifted to her 50 friends. OMG, you people are something. Oh my Lord. This is the thing with these people. Straight face as if they know everything. You will think they will, you know, as if it's the truth they're saying. Damn, you can't help yourself. I didn't lie. Okay, so where did you buy it then? Alright, I'll leave it open and see if I come with a response of that. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. I'm almost done. Wow, unbelievable. Okay, it's the same video again. The jam from American Riviera Orchard looks so rich in texture and yummy. I wait in excited anticipation for when it becomes available to the US public. Alright, so there it is here on the last tweet. I'm asking her, where did you buy it? Because it's not for sale. So which number is this jar and who got it? Number 3. Alright, real jam with the actual fruit in it. Yum. Okay. I wonder if Harry might have been telling us about Meg's jam. Remember, he told James Corden they make waffles for Archie and put some jam on. Archie got the first ever bottle. Oh my God, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. I think on in one comment I said Miss Doria. OMG, I never thought of that. Let me put that. Alright, so there's me here like, OMG, I never thought of that. You might be right. All those time I was thinking Miss Doria had number 1. Alright, so that's that. Okay, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, American press to Meghan Markle's haters. Quote, if she decided to drop a second batch of jam on her American Riviera Orchard website, it will sell out in a matter of minutes. Enjoy, dumbasses. Okay, so let's see here. Meghan Markle is getting the last laugh as critics can't stop talking about her strawberry jam. Okay, so that was a couple days ago. Alright, ironically, jam may not even be part of American Riviera Orchard final products. That would be hysterical. Correct. And did you see Derangers making spreadsheet to keep track of who all got Meghan's jam? Or these people? Okay. I was looking at the how do they call this? When she filed for, what is that? Oh my God. Okay, I had to pause and look for it. Okay, so when she was filing her American Riviera Orchard, some of the things that they listed had nothing to do with food. It says here, let me read this. I can find the other thing, but I have the screenshot of it someplace else. Okay, American Riviera Orchard will be selling an array of home and lifestyle good. According to the initial trademark application filed on February 2, American Riviera Orchard will sell home decor and kitchen items including decanters, napkin rings, cutlery, table linens, placemats and napkins, and even cookbooks. Okay, so maybe the jam will be in the cookbook. The jam recipe will be in the cookbook, but she's not gonna make it because that's gonna allow another set of other things to be done. Perhaps if she does a cookbook, she will be televising her making some of the recipes in her cookbook. That's the only way I could see it, because to sell food, you know, it takes a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. You already see how the Derangers wants to go after her if she did that. So I think to remain that way, okay, you know, it will make it easier for her to just sell the products and all of that. Okay, so let's go back to this. I was thinking of trademark. I couldn't think of it, so I had to do all this. Oh my God. Okay, this is out of control. It's just a gem. They are going to lose their minds when they see her lifestyle cookbook documentary. Derangers tears. There's a laugh here. Jesus help us. Laughing my ass. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. There's that here. As far as long-standing friendship go, does Prince William have any friends? I never see the media reporting on any of his friendships and on them doing anything of service to others. Are all his friends party boys? Nothing more. Yeah, as I was reading it, that's what I was thinking. There's one image I remember I come across after one of those events. He was with with Kate, and he told Kate, don't touch him. And then next thing you know, there's a picture that came out maybe a day later probably, or could have been a little bit after, to the royal event where he told the wife don't touch him. He was somewhere partying with a friend. Okay, as far as long-standing friendship go, does Prince William have any friends? I never see the media reporting on any of his friendships and on them doing anything of service to others. Are all his friends party boys? Nothing more. Harry and his friends natural, 2010, then 2024. Yeah, they're growing old together. Oh my goodness, they're such baby face. Yep, adult now. And I think Nacho has a son. He's taller than Nacho. It's crazy. Okay, he has one. Remember that black guy who worked with the homeless? He took a picture with him to prove he wasn't racist. The way she spelled it, racist. And then he was heard no more. PR done. Okay, his friends are the imaginary ones quoted by the media when they need a source to attack Harry and Meghan. Lately, it's William's friends have confirmed he refused to see Harry. They just leak into the media. Harry and Meghan have real friends who love and support them. Okay, Jason Knauf testified for the MOS, Mail on Sunday, against Meghan in court. I don't know if that counts as doing something of service to others. Alright, that's an ad. Okay, after this, that's it. There's that big issue seller. He wheels out every year. That's true. The homeless guy. But some squaddy said he's not homeless anymore, so I don't know. Peg has no friends and Kate has no friends, and they also can't stand each other. They cancel each other out. I think one of them is canceled already. Next tweet, but said though. Alright, so there's this here. Tell them. Let's pause. Okay, let them tell you something. The heritage attack against Prince Harry is nothing more than a publicity stunt. Nobody gave a crap about Prince Harry's immigration file. What an embarrassment for a once respected organization rooted in public policy. Alright, so let's listen to this. It's 17 seconds. Screenshot. Oops, let's play.
Publicity stunt. It's so trivial. It's downright comical. And by the way, nobody in America gives a crap. There is not some.
On Prince Harry?
I don't think there are people who are clamoring to see
people
Prince
on the
Harry's
right.
immigration record.
Yeah. Trump hates
I mean, that's like that's the crux of this thing. The
got an
American
issue
people
with this?
deserve to see the file. No one gives a crap.
I
Publicity stunt. It's so.
Okay, no one give a crap. Alright, so I think my comment is somewhere. Okay, let me read these and then go back to the original recording. So this is the guy, I guess, who's running a heritage fund. Okay, never respected the Heritage Foundation, always has been a right-wing zealot organization, always will be, hard pass. Okay, I for one of the boomer gen, I'm thrilled we have a prince in our midst that find us a better way to live, even in this tumultuous time. And I imagine his mom looks down and appreciate our embrace of her favorite son. Leave Harry alone. It was always Christo-fascist propagandist operation and never about public policy. They just are now out of cover lies to tell. Yeah. Okay, when do they plan to look into millennia immigration file? Okay, so they're raising questions, 17 people like that. I can imagine, was it IJ in California deporting someone because they use drugs in their youth. And then it's legal over there. Okay, it was deported. Okay, it was deported. What makes anyone think he will go back to the country that is actively putting his family in danger? A family that is allowing his wife to be abused. I'm sure if need be, there are plenty of other countries that will welcome them. Okay, what will it take for the Heritage Foundation to be less sleazy? Okay, that is absolutely true. It is a publicity being pushed by the Nile Gardener and his forehead and the toxic lunatics in the British media who think they can force the only royal worth a damn back to England. And then it's just revealing themselves now because they were never there to do anything good. I guess it's a blessing in disguise for them to go after him like that, to show what they really all about. The UK propaganda mouthpiece in the US. Okay, so there's my comment here. When you have someone who's creating jobs and helping vet, USA want your ass in the USA. One person like it. Alright, 100% yes. Okay, the heritage attack against Prince Harry is nothing more than a publicity stunt. It's all they need to say. The Heritage Foundation was respected by conservative Christian fundamentalists who want to make America great again. Okay, so they just reveal themselves. That's all it is. I guess thank God for that in a way. Alright, next tweet. I have one more left. Okay, I love my mother country and I love my family and I always will. I just wish at the second darkest moment of my life, they both been there for me, and I believe they'll look back one day and wish they had to. Prince Harry. I'm saying he's the smartest one in there. The only smartest one in that family. They weren't there for his first darkest either. Sadly, this is true. Right? Such a sad photo. Only blood. It crossed my mind the very first time I saw it. Okay? They kick everybody else, but the bloodline stays. Yep. Such a sad photo. Only bloodline visible. No spouse apart from Philip. You don't seem to fare well in that family if you're married into it. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Alright, this quote makes me cry. Prince Harry truly believed in duty as a royal family and unity and love. But as he grew up, he realized not everyone in that family had the same value. But he kept on believing in them. That makes Prince Harry's journey so compelling. Yeah, it is true. Don't think that family will look back the way Harry would like them to. Unfortunately, that's true. If they do, it will only be about how they could have continued use him till William's children are grown. If they value Harry, he will not have lived in Nat Cottage and bought clothes from TK Maxx. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because like it goes back to the foundation of things. With Princess Diana, Charles never loved Princess Diana, so anything that come from Princess Diana, they didn't really care. They got the heir, which is William, and then as a bonus they got Harry, and then they got rid of her. And then after that, now they use Harry as a pop-up to cover up for their BS, and then William already have his heir and other spares, so they really didn't care too much about him. And thank God, whatever spirit miracle that happened to him, thank God for that. Look at the stance of Harry and his brother. Harry confident, while the future king, I think the queen, Philip, knew that the monarch is in trouble, and that's why she stayed till the end of her life. I also think she was sad being denied the last chance of seeing her favorite grandson. But then they denied to see her favorite grandson. I'm not sure about that, because the Jubilee they went, the kids went, so I don't know. So by default, and their uncaring at royal family has lost one of the greatest assets, with only themselves to blame. A modern day tragedy. I mean, every time, I guess life give them so many opportunities, but they keep on passing it on. Princess Diana was one. They could have easily, I don't know, pretend. I don't know. This picture proves one thing. The women who marry Anne are just broodmares. Yep. That's exactly that. Yeah, look at Harry standing tall and confident. I didn't even realize that. Wow. This is very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, so this is my last one. There were plenty of other tweets, but I didn't bother. Okay. What about children? Okay, let's pause. What about Children's Hospital LA Sussex event? I am open to any and all. Whatever y'all suggest, I'm ready to celebrate this little king's birthday. Alright, so the squad is starting to think about Prince Archie's birthday. So what are we doing for our little prince turning 5 this May? I'm here to make it rain for a deserving charity. So there's that here. Okay, why not Santa Bal? I mean, they just made $1 million for Polo. Maybe something else. If you want to go back to some other charities, I don't know. Let's look back at some other charities we've done. But Santa Bali just did last week, literally last week, raise $1 million. Let's see here. Shanduka told people ahead of the charity polo match that the Duke of Sussex is deeply involved with the charity. Prince Harry feels safe and secure in Africa and has been associated with it since childhood. She said she has love, trust, and passion for Africa. He is energetic and hardworking, as well as being blessed with a wife like Meghan, who makes it possible for him to do this. He is principled and really cares. For this reason, I want to continue to support him. Okay. Molet Sen respond. There have been many, but I like to highlight a few that are enduring. One is our amplifying local voices. It's very difficult to have the people who are served by the work that we do to influence the program that we run. A lot of the time, the funding comes with prescription, and that makes it difficult to really achieve the change that we want to achieve as an organization. It's been really hard to get people to listen to those who are served by our organization. Secondly, the other challenge that we've had is funding, and you alerted to this yesterday around getting partners that want to work with us for the long run, she adds. We get 1 of 3 year cycle of funding, and you cannot really achieve change in a year or two. If you're trying to really achieve social change, it takes time. You're working on mindset and on attitude. You can do that in a year or two. Very interesting. And there's more. Although Africa has the world's largest and fastest growing youth population, their promise is shadowing by challenges such as inequality and climate change. Center Bally invests in vulnerable young people and their communities to promote equity, dignity, and sustainability. Working across Lesotho and Botswana, in the past 18 months, Center Bally has reached over 77,000 young people to improve their understanding of reproductive rights, provide 1,700 young people with mental health support, work with healthcare professionals, with over 4,600 people living with HIV. Oh my God, 4,600. And you know what crossed my mind? That South African guy who was literally infecting people with the virus. God help us. Okay, with over 4,600 people living with HIV identified as missing appointments, provided training to 662 young women with life skills, and kicked off an 8-year partnership with the government of Lesotho to regenerate landscape and livelihood through change resources use practices. Okay, oops. Okay, I need to bookmark this and share it on my community board. Okay, I'm open to any and all. Baby boy is gonna be a kindergartner. There's that here. That's an ad. Okay, the children hospital. That's another one too. What was the other one? The squad raised money for it too. Just look at the screen right now. I can't think of it. I'm looking at the logo, the lady holding the child hand, but I can't think of the name. Can we donate to charity or cause support by Archie's grandmother, Diana, Princess of Wales, in honor of her legacy and celebrate her grandson's 5th birthday? That's the only Princess of Wales worthy of respect. For me, no. If it's connected to that royal family, left on aisle. Okay, Center Bally, count me in. I think in Victor's game, I remember earlier this year they asked for donation for their other endeavors, not the games themselves. At Sussex event, said that would be the charity to support at the time. Okay, that's true. That's not a bad idea as well. I was going to say Children's Hospital LA as well. It was top of my mind for Meghan's recently. We have, okay, we could make a list what's 1, 2, and 3, because we have their anniversary coming, we have Archie's birthday, we have Lily's birthday, we have Meghan's birthday, we have Harry's birthday coming. So make the list, and then for each one we pick which one we want to do. But what's the is it no, not Child, the other one. Okay, just look at the screen. All right, so that's it. Someone liked my tweet. Let me see here. Oh, so people are liking my tweet where I say, when you have someone who's creating jobs and helping vet, USA want your ass in the USA. All right, so there's that. One person retweeted. All right, so let's do a prayer. So that was the last prayer I did in video 1. Prayer for let's do protection this time. Protection is always good. When in doubt, go for protection. Okay. Father, I believe the truth that you are with me and your protection is sure, be it deep waters, difficulties in life, or the fire of oppression. I will not drown or be consumed by the flame. My life is in your strong right hand, and I am secure with you. You, O Lord, are my refuge. Okay, so that's a pretty good one. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Okay, so that's it. Now, time to edit. And before I go, don't forget to check my shop. I have some new design, and I'll try to put at least a design a week and see if you like any of them. Okay, so that's it. And these my shop is pretty much there to support Pure YTE, our Pure Team Sussex, and our part of Pure Service. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better